welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and I am so excited to do this video because if you saw my drugstore makeup haul video, I have a bunch of new stuff and I can't wait to try it. I haven't tried any of it since that video. I have it all laid out here before me. I can't try everything in the same video, but I want to try a lot of it out. I'm most excited about this. I even mentioned it in the haul. This is the Wet n Wild Niacinamide Skin Tint. I don't know, I didn't even know this existed or was coming out, and I'm dying to put it on my face. I then have a couple of other things, of course, that I do want to try out. But I want to put on the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Lip Oil. I don't know why, for some reason, I'm not thinking that this is new, but it's new to me, so it's new. I did put this on in that other video, and you know what? It felt pretty good. So let's put it on again, because I need something on my lips. This has hyaluronic acid, and it is the shade Light Pink. This glossy lip oil is designed to hydrate and nourish lips while bringing out their natural color. This formula provides a luxurious pink tint shade designed for beautiful, fuller looking lips. The only thing with this, it doesn't feel like a lip oil. It just feels like a liquid lip balm. Not bad, it feels nice. It feels ultra mega nourishing on the lips. I will continue to use this and see how it goes. I just realized now I didn't find any eyeshadows, so do I put any on today? So keeping it drugstore, I'm gonna throw on a little of the Wet n Wild eyeshadow single in the shade Nutty. Do you guys remember this? I even have the employee purchase sticker on the back of this one because I used to keep this at work. I used it all the time and I haven't used it in forever, and since I'm shopping my stash this month for all of my single eyeshadows, I'm gonna throw it on today. So I will join you back here when I'm done. This formula reminds me so much of Burberry. This could rival easily a high-end luxury brand eyeshadow. This is so good, and they still sell this too. So I'm just gonna put on something really light because I don't know how the rest of the makeup's gonna turn out, and we'll see if I add more eyeshadow afterwards, but I just wanted a little something on. So I want to throw on some primer real quick. Of course, you know I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Liquid Poreless Putty Primer. Wait, do I put primer on with this? Let me just see what it's all about. So I'm not going to put on primer after all with this. I'm just going to use it as is. It says it delivers a natural, healthy looking finish with a radiant glow, lightweight, buildable coverage, shake well if separated. Separation may occur. And I have here the shade Fair Beige Light Warm. I don't know, like I said this in that other video too, right here on the bottom. But I think the shade is Fair Beige. I was just gonna put it on straight from the dropper. I don't know. Actually, no. Do I? Yes, I'm just gonna put it on like this. Because why not? Uh-oh. This dropper, it's gonna have that same problem that the L'Oreal one had, where it's gonna start scraping all down the sides because I don't know. Hopefully not, but it is already getting messy. Okay, let's just put this much on and we'll try to blend it in. We'll see how far I can get with just blending with my fingers. This feels really oily, like oil-based. I was thinking it might compare to the Neutrogena Serum Foundation. I don't know why, just like maybe the texture, but that one truly feels more like skincare that happens to have some pigment in it. This feels very oily. Not in a bad way. I don't mind some oil, but just an observation. Let's blend with the sponge. So it said this had light coverage. I think this has more than light coverage to it. At least right off the bat. It seems to have blended extremely nicely. You know what? This looks super pretty. We'll give it a minute and see if it sinks in, because I do have a little sponge thing I want to try out some powder with. I do have a couple of concealers. I want to try out one of these under my eyes. I don't usually try out a bunch of different concealers under my eyes. Once I find one I really love, you know I stick to it. But I got a new one from L'Oreal and I got a new one from Rimmel, and the L'Oreal looks more of like a skin match for me, and the Rimmel looks like it's going to be too light for my face. But let's try this out under the eyes. This is the Multitasker Concealer. It says it's full coverage, but there aren't a lot of claims on here. Oh wait, it says conceals, brightens, and covers up to 24-hour wear and hydration. And it's one of these big ol' applicators too. Let's try it out. I mean, it's gonna be too light. Like, look how light that is. Maybe it'll brighten or something. Let's just put a little under the eyes and see what it does. Okay, let's add a little more. I'm just gonna grab from the swatch that's here on my hand and add a little more on like this darkest part here. You know, it looks nice for how, I mean, it looks freaking light. Look how light that looks in the camera. But, I mean, it was too light of a color. But in real life, you know what? It doesn't look too bad. It looks nice and bright. We'll see how it wears throughout the day. But it went on nice. It went on quite nice. And I want to try out the L'Oreal one on my face, because why not? This is a True Match Radiant Serum Concealer with hyaluronic acid and caffeine. If you watched my haul video, you know what my thoughts are on this. I think this is just repackaged of their eye serum concealer. Not a bad thing. Ooh, look at this applicator. It's like a little hoof. That's interesting. It literally looks like a little high heel or something. That's interesting. Okay, let's put some just around the face. I mean, that tinted stuff covered up really nicely. Like, I don't have a lot of stuff I even want to put concealer on right now, but I'm just gonna put some on to try it out. You know what? Let me swatch it real quick, because I don't even think I swatched it before. I want to feel if it's the same as that eye cream concealer. Yep, this is it. This has to be it. It feels really good, really luxurious. I remember wearing it all the time just on my whole face because it felt so good and looked so good. I always wish it had just been a foundation that they released in that formula. I mean, look how fast that blended. And it looks pretty. Looks nice. I can't wait to continue using that one. I'm really excited about that concealer. Looks pretty good. So I bought these little powder puffs from the Walgreens brand. These little triangle velour puffs. I've never tried anything like this, I don't think, for powder, other than like the puff that comes with powder. Sometimes I'll use it, but most of the time I don't. You know, this has stayed a little bit tacky. You know what? No, I don't want to try these. Let's do... But now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I want to put powder on my face because the blush I want to use is very serumy and liquidy too, and I want to give it its best shot to work, and I feel like maybe putting it on top of a powdered face might not be the best choice. So I'm going to throw on some bronzer real quick and we'll come back with blush. Okay, I just put on some of the Wet n Wild Alice in Wonderland bronzer palette. I really like that bronzer a lot. It's really soft. It's a nice color for my skin tone too. I really like it. Okay, the blushes. I did get 3. I got 2 of the Revlon Gel Serum blushes, and then I bought the Rimmel Kind and Free Tinted Multi-Stick. This is the one I kind of wanted to use today, but I think with that tinted serum stuff, I want to try one of the serum blushes, and maybe it might work well for that. These did not look good at all in the swatches, and I got very worried right away, like, ugh, are these even gonna blend? I don't even know. But anyway, what am I talking about? These are the but let me tell you what they are. They're from Revlon. They're Illuminance Gel Serum Blush, and I have the shade Striking Rose and the shade Beaming Coral. I'm gonna put on the coral one today. I don't know, they did not blend very nicely on a swatch, but you never know how stuff applies with a sponge or something. So I'm gonna try these out with a brush first. I'm gonna actually use the e.l.f. domed stipple brush. Emily Noel uses this all the time and I just don't love it. It's a little too dense for me, but I'm gonna try it out anyway with this blush. We shall see. So let me get a little on my hand here. I put on the blush and I wasn't even recording. I had to switch out my battery. I put on the blush. Darn it. Okay, so I used the e.l.f. domed stipple brush to apply it. I got a little squirt of it on my hand, and then I really worked the brush into the blush. Dang it! I can't believe I didn't record it. I worked the brush into the blush until it was completely saturated, and then I quickly blended on both sides. It didn't dry down too quickly, and it didn't seem to mess with what was underneath at all, really. And it's not patchy. But I want to say that it worked well because I didn't have powder on, I didn't have a heavy foundation on, and I just had on this skin tint. So I think the two textures probably worked really well together. It was very wet. Like when I first put it on, I was even saying out loud, oh my God, it's really wet. So I think if you have something like a heavier kind of base on, or like a full face thing, maybe a serum blush isn't the best thing to put on top of that kind of texture. Like I didn't even put powder on today because I wanted to give the blush the best chance at success. And you know what? I think it looks really pretty. I wish I filmed it, but I'm sure you'll see it in another video. It blended really nice and super quick. I just went back and forth like this with the brush. And I was even saying, like, sometimes these liquid blushes or these serum type things, they work better if you don't over blend it. Like, don't keep going over and over trying to, like, you know what I mean? Move it around too much. Once it's kind of blended, leave it there. Maybe fix the edges a little with the sponge, which is what I did. I also put a little more concealer on my nose because I went crazy with the blush to that area and it looked a little much. But I think this looks really pretty. I'm really excited to continue using these. But first impression, I'm thinking it worked really good because I had a base on that it worked well with. And I also got the Illuminance skin tint. Where is it? Oh, here it is. And I think these textures might work well together too. Although I haven't tried this yet, I have high hopes. But nice! You know what? I'm kind of shocked at that because the swatch, at first swatch looked really bad. But I like it. I like it. But I will continue trying it with different bases and stuff, but I think it's gonna work better with the light serum thing. I went and got out the two No. 7 mascaras without realizing I had 3 brand new mascaras sitting right here in front of me. I'm gonna put on some eyebrows real quick and we will try out one of these really fun new mascaras. So I got up real quick to get a Q-tip to clean up my brows, and I checked on this blush in different lighting and it looks so good. It's perfectly even. It's perfectly even and not patchy whatsoever, and it's like the perfect amount of color. I'm really excited about this. I can't wait to try this other one. So far, I'm very excited about those, and they worked really well with the Wet n Wild skin tint. Okay, brows are on, and now let's open up these mascaras. I don't know if I want to do the blue. So they're new from Maybelline. They're part of their Sky High mascara line, which I love. I love the mascara and I also love the primer a lot. They came out with a couple new colors. So this is a blue one. They also came out with pink and with burgundy. This one right here. I have tried colorful mascara in the past, most recently the ColourPop BFF mascaras. I like the blue one, but you have to build the crap out of it to get the blue to really show up. I tried the pink one from that line and I just didn't like the way it looked on me. I don't know, it just didn't look correct. But I feel like this might be the most easy to pull off one if you're afraid of colorful mascaras or not sure if you're gonna be able to pull it off, you know what I mean? But I'm thinking I kind of want to do, I don't know, the blue one. But I'm also kind of thinking the pink one would go well with the blush, but I don't know. The last time I tried a pink one, it kind of made my lashes disappear. And I want the mascara to be full-on big mascara, also with color on it. And I feel like the BFF colorful ones, they just tinted the lashes. They didn't do like a whole lot for them. This is so cute. Look at this pink tube. I love it. All right, let's try the pink one out. Let's try it out. Let's see if it shows up. And you know what? If it doesn't show up, or it just makes my lashes disappear, I can always cover it up with some black. You know what? That's what I should have done. I should have put black mascara on and then this one like the tips or something. You know what I mean? Too late. Let's just go for it. Well, it is full color, Let me zoom in a little bit. And you can get a closer look at that blush. It just came out so even. I don't know. I like it. Anyway, here is the mascara. Oh, okay, look at that. When you build it up, does this look weird? It looks like it should be a primer or something. Like I should be covering this up with black. I don't know. What do you think? You know, I mean, it's already on. What are you gonna do? Let's do the other side. I don't know. It's interesting. I think I want to put some black mascara on the lower lashes just for like a weird contrast and see how it looks. But you know what? The color is full color. Like they're pink. They're pink, but it mixed with the black of my lashes, so it looks a little more like a, I don't know, like a dark pink, like not as disappearing as I thought my lashes were gonna be. It's interesting. Let me throw on some black on the lower lashes just to see. I feel like if I had different eyeshadow on, they might pop a little bit more, but I think it looks kind of cool and interesting. But that's it. Those are the new products I'm gonna try today. I did buy a lot of other stuff. I cannot wait to try them out. But overall, I am super happy with the way this came out. I am so glad this worked out so nicely. I mean, I've obviously only tried it once. I haven't even worn it for the whole day, but it looks so pretty. I'm curious to see how it's gonna wear throughout like a work day, through eating and drinking, just moving your face in general, how makeup kind of moves around a little bit. I'm curious to see if it's gonna like wear away in spots I tend to get oily because I didn't put any powder on it. It stayed with a really nice shine on it too. Just like a nice healthy radiance. I really like it. And then of course the blush I won't shut up about. I think it looks so pretty. I wish you were able to see me put it on, but like an idiot, I didn't push record. What are you gonna do? And the mascara, of course, I don't know. I kind of like it. I can't wait to try the other colors. But that is it. Let me know. Now that I think about, I don't know, it's kind of, I felt like I needed something on my lips and I realized I just put this on, how long ago? Like 25 minutes, maybe half hour? Let's put some more. It just feels really good. Like this kind of thing, I don't mind reapplying all day long because it feels so good. It's just so smooth and nice and it doesn't have any taste to it. Like any sort of weird taste or scent, which is kind of nice. But that is it. Let me know what you think. Have you got any of these new things yet? Are you on the hunt? Do you want to try them? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you don't miss my next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.